Zach and Jasmine never dated, but no one else knows that. That story started in college because she was being a good friend and he needed help with something. The friendship and affection that followed were very real, but the lie kept causing trouble. Years later, after a falling out and real relationships with other people, the lie resurfaces to bother Jasmine one more time. When Zach's exes ask her to stop him from marrying someone they think is totally wrong for him. She's the only one who can help him, they say, because she's his best friend. They also believe that Zach loved Jasmine the most, and maybe still does.
Hi guys, check.
My imaginary ex.
By Mina Esguerra.
Okay, how exactly am I supposed to do this? I couldn't just say, don't marry Kimmy. I should at least ask him about his family first, so that was how he spent most of the time talking about his brother Gerard and his wife Ria, who had given birth to a baby boy they were naming Greg after his logo. I also ended up telling him about my job and how I was actually enjoying it. Before I knew it, we were almost done with dinner, so I blurted out, how's Kimmy?
She's fine.
Wedding plans going okay?
I'm not aware of many of the details, but so far, no problems with the stuff I'm in charge of.
Is he holding out on me, or are Lena and Marjorie making me paranoid? I never got to thank you for my invitation, I said. He shrugged almost too casually.
Yeah, well, it's a big moment, right? You have to be there.
Are you ready for it?
For what?
For marriage. He smiled tightly.
I'm marrying her, aren't I?
I don't know. I think we're young, that's all.
Oh, my parents got married. My dad was 23. I'm older than that now. No one's telling me I'm too young to do this.
Well, weren't they together for 5 years before they got married?
What does that mean?
I felt a chill invade a warm, comfortable dinner, but there was no way to stop it. Here goes. I don't think you know Kimmy very well. He pushed himself back against his chair, his face registering annoyance. I suddenly got the feeling that this wasn't the first time he had been told this.
I thought at least you would be happy for me.
How can I? I hissed, trying to keep my voice down. I meet this girl for 2 minutes, and then I find out that you're marrying her? What am I supposed to feel?
Nothing. Except you to be the way you normally are and not feel anything.
He said. Are you sure about this wedding, Zach? He looked at me in disbelief.
Jasmine, this wedding is happening 20 days from now. Of course I'm sure. I haven't heard from you since I sent you that invitation and you talked to me about this 20 days before the wedding.
Are you kidding me? You make it sound like I've been avoiding you. I have dinner with you every time you ask, and I don't even get a courtesy visit when you deliver the invites. I had never ever asked Zach to explain himself like this. Not when he made me like Lena, not when they broke up, not whenever he needed me to be Jasmine for our imaginary relationship. I was always on his side, and I never confronted him about anything until now. He folded his arms, not at all yielding to me.
Is that it? Are you mad because I didn't deliver the invite in person?
Wrong. Why is he being so stubborn? That's not what, Zach. I was told something about Kimmy that I think you should know. I had one card left.
What can you possibly know about Kimmy that I don't?
She slept with someone at work conference a few months ago. It was a horrible thing to say, and I knew, and it was 10 times so much more horrible as soon as I saw what I did to his face when he looked at me. Why did I think I could do this? Why did I think... Zach clenched his hand into a fist and laid it down on the table. I jumped a little in my seat, thinking he'd slam down, but he didn't.
How can you... Why would you tell me that?
It was there, and I had to run with it. But it's true. He shook his head.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. I expected this from other people, but not from you. You don't even know Kimmy. I thought you'd give her a chance. She's changed.
So you don't believe she cheated on you?
Jess, whatever problems Kimmy and I had, we're beyond that. I'm supposed to completely trust her.
But he wasn't saying that Kimmy didn't cheat. Because you know all this, but you're deciding to stay with her anyway. And it doesn't bother you that even after she asked you to completely trust her, she cheated on you anyway? With some random guy she probably just met?
What do you want me to do, Jazz?
He said, frustrated, creeping into his throat.
I'm getting married.
You don't have to go through with it. This is the rest of your life, Zach. Are you sure this will make you happy?
It'll get better.
What if it doesn't? I insisted, covering his fist with my hand. You should get married because you hope it'll get better.
Really? And you're saying I do what? Call it off? Throw away all that money, disappoint all my relatives, and break Kimmy's heart? Is that what you want me to do?
I felt his fist clench again, anger building up against his skin. I gripped his fist tighter and I held it down on the table. Zach, I want you to be happy. You shouldn't care about disappointing anybody. I watched him let out his breath and hoped he was actually thinking about it. I moved my hand, but he grabbed it and held onto it before I could pull away.
Jasmine,
What?
who told you to talk to me about this?
Nobody. His grip on my hand was like iron, and his fingers were cold. It was the first time he had held my hand with any kind of intensity, and it was a little scary. Not that I felt unsafe, but I knew I could say something that totally undo it. This could be it. This could be when we finally told each other the truth about everything. Marjorie and Lena put me up to this. I want to know if you're in love with her. I want to know if you ever loved me and love you right now. It was hard. I wasn't used to it. He said this, and it sounded like he was begging.
Please, please, okay, I don't see you for months, and now you tell me you heard things about Kimmy. Who put you up to this?
I put myself up to this. I care about you. That, and I wasn't going to rat on the people who cared enough about him to find me and convince me to do something this drastic.
You don't know what my relationship with Kimmy is like.
He said, his voice struggling to stay control.
None of my friends do, so if any of them ask you to do this, you shouldn't really believe everything they say.
I don't care about what they say, but don't do this if you're not sure, please. He pulled my hand to him, and I leaned forward, bringing me almost to his face.
Do you really know me, Jasmine?
Do I? My brain compiled flashing memories I had. I think so, I whispered.
Then you know that no one knows every single thing about me.
He said quietly.
If any of my friends ask you to break up my wedding, they don't know the whole story. I'm not leaving Kimmy because someone started a rumor and asked you to tell me about it.
Zach, I pleaded. It's not just about what she did at the conference. This has to be a pattern of behavior, right? Never a one-time thing. Don't even break up with her if you still love her. Just maybe talk to her first. Getting married is a serious step. He shook his head and let go of my hand.
I think you forget that you were never my girlfriend.
He said,
What gives you the right to meddle in my life?
Zach waited for me to answer. I did. But he left money on the table, more than enough to cover dinner and lunch. But he was there.